patrol for the truth. It is a great day, isn't it, partner?
Yes, and a great day to hear the news, and a great day to be in action.
Aha! You're right, partner. We should not make our viewers wait. So here are the headlines.
For the international news, swing state polls shows Trump path to White House narrowing. Second is Pakistan passing legislation against honor killings.
For national news, President Duterte forms task force to create and support drug rehab centers. Second, Malacanang invites UN to probe drug-related killings.
The trio of state poll released this week show Hillary Clinton's Northern Blue Wall. Here's Rainer for the details.
Yes, Larry. For today's international news, swing state polls shows Trump's path to White House narrowing. A trio of state polls released this week show Hillary Clinton's Northern Blue Wall holding as she carries commanding leads across series of key states. The polls, taken after the release of 2005 recording of Donald Trump talking in a sexually aggressive manner about women, show Clinton leading in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. Coupled with Democrats' advantage in the Electoral College, the slate of polls suggests that only extremely narrow needed to win the presidency remains for Trump, first stake his candidacy in part on flipping some traditional Democratic states. Additionally, a Republican National Committee source told CNN's Sarah Murphy Thursday that Trump's campaign decided to pull resources from the swing state of Virginia, essentially conceding the state of Clinton. This is John Rayner, Tiham, for the international news. Back to you, Show.
With international news again, Pakistan passes legislation against honor killings. Under a new law, perpetrators of so-called honor killings can no longer walk free in Pakistan if pardoned by the victim's family. Give us more report about this.
Pakistan passes legislation against honor killings. The bill, which failed to gain traction when it was first introduced in March, passed unanimously on both houses of Parliament on Thursday. A vicious circle has now come to an end, Senator Farhatullah Babar told. Now, a killer will face a minimum sentence of 25 years in jail, Babar said. No murderer will be able to walk away free, even if his parents or family members forgive him for killing his sister, wife, or mother in the name of honor. Pakistan's Prime Minister, Muhammad Nawaz Sharif, was being under pressure to prosecute those who commit violence against women. Honor killings typically involve a woman being slain by a relative who believes she was brought shame upon the family. Sharmin Obaid Chinoy, an activist whose documentary on honor killings won an Oscar earlier this year, called the bill the first step. We need to have implementation, and if we send enough people to jail for honor killings, it will act as deterrent, she said. Others view the landmark reform with a critical eye, including opposition Senator Sherry Rehman. I strongly want to say that this bill still needs a lot of amendments, said Rehman, who was the first parliamentarian in the country. The culture of impunity still has to go. The woman who has not been murdered, survivors of such crimes, have not been provided with any recourse. This bill only deals with murder and death, she said to CNN. This still does not make honor killings a crime against the state, which is that we have also been working for. That's all for the international news.
For national news, Duterte creates and supports drug rehabilitation in the Philippines. Here's Mirasay for the overview of the report.
President Rodrigo Duterte has signed an executive order creating an interagency task force for the establishment to support drug rehabilitation in the Philippines. The Executive Order Number 4, which was signed on October 11, ordered the establishment of support for drug abuse treatment and the Rehabilitation Center or DATRC throughout the country. Interior Secretary Mike Sueno will lead the task force, while the Head Secretary of the Dangerous Drugs Board will serve as the third person. For national news, back to you, Lorraine Minshaw.
Instant Patrol will be right back after a few moments. Welcome back to Instant Patrol. Hot news have just arrived. The Philippine government has given the United Nations the green light to investigate killings related to the illegal drug trade in the Philippines. Renee Lauren will give us.
Malacanang confirmed on Wednesday it has invited the UN to investigate deaths linked to the war on drugs in the country. The letter was sent on September 26. Executive Secretary Medialdia said the palace has sent its invitation to UN Special Reporter Agnes Calamari and is invited her response. In the invitation, Abelia said the Philippine government also urged the UN to in their investigation the killings of law enforcement by drug suspects to gain an objective perspective on the country's drug problem. According to the Philippine National Police, 1,390 suspected drug personalities who violently resisted arrest were killed in police operations, while 2,007 are classified as death under investigation, or those who believed to be vigilante killings. President Duterte had criticized the UN and other world leaders for publicly speaking out against these killings, said they should have instead forced their complaints through proper diplomatic channels. This is Renee Leonen for National News. Back to you, Joshua.
The Philippine Basketball Association yesterday moved the deadline for 2016 PBA Rookie Draft application from today to October 19 as the league is still finalizing a memorandum of agreement with the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. How about that, August Juanes?
The MOA will set the guidelines and parameters. We propose two separate drafts in 2016 draft exercise slated October 20. The plan is to hold the regular draft and a special one involving 12 Gilas cadet players to be drafted by the 12 PBA ball clubs. But at press time, SBB President Al Panilillo said they have yet to complete the 12-man roster. Pac Bella, Kevin Ferrer, Roger Pogay, Mike Tulamia, Russell Escata, Ed Dakiwan, and Joe Delalay are among those expected to make the new team Gilas. Still uncertain is the status of Bobby Ray Parks and Keeper Rabena, who are trying their luck in the NBA D-League. Meanwhile, the regular draft pool gets a boost guard Rafael Banal. Banal, an Ateneo Blue Eagle who played college ball for Victory U, the Hope International in the United States, is among the latest players who made themselves available for the coming draft. The topic in the 2016 draft belongs to the Blackwater Elite. Phoenix Petroleum won number 2 with the draft rights the team earned from previous deal with the Spark. This is August Juanes for Sports Headline. Back to you, Lorraine and Jersham.
Emma Stone gives us feedback about gender equality. Let us hear from Elaine Matiba the whole story about this.
Good evening, guys. My name is Elaine Magiba, and here's the hottest showbiz issue for tonight. Emma Stone gives feedback about gender equality. Emma Stone is the latest actress to speak out about the gender gap in Hollywood. We should all be treated fairly and paid fairly, she said in an interview for the November issue of Vogue magazine. But Stone, who stars in the upcoming musical film La La Land alongside Ryan Gosling, added that she has not been personally impacted by pay inequity. I've been lucky enough to to have equal pay to my male co-stars. I've had pay equal to my male co-stars in the past few films, she said. But our industry ebbs and flows in a way that's like, how much are you bringing into the box office? How much are you draw, or is the draw of the other person, she said. That's all for tonight. Have a good day. Back to you, Lorraine.
Thank you, Elaine, for that showbiz update. Now, let's hear Lisa Navarro for the fashion trends. Lisa?
Thank you, Lorraine. Oliver Takeskins bring its signature hook and eye-to accessories, creating this season its foot. Oliver Takeskins made its return to Paris Fashion Week today with a collection show to a room of just 80 guests. Among the 25 looks presented were Takeskins signatures like a hive, corseted waist, second skin, snake leggings, and transparent back. Even better news for Takeskin devotees is that the designer's signature closure, the hook and eye, made several appearances, holding together the leather sides of mini dress and a semi-sheer blouse. The fixtures best used, however, might just be on the fronts of calf-high boots in black and white that have potential to be the hit shoe of the season. The rationale for the boots' likely success is simple. Not only have black-heeled, mid-rise boots become daily go-to for working women we know, but Takeskin first managed to imbue an otherwise standard shape with a touch of subversive sexiness. To borrow parlance for the word of men's, get you a boot that can do both. These are it. That's all for fashion trends.
Modernization comes in distinct technology. Let's hear an update from the tech industries, Levi Perez.
Samsung and Apple both remain titans of the smartphone industry, and with firms like BlackBerry, Sony, and HTC receding further into the background, that doesn't look set to change anything soon. Right now, the biggest contest between these two is in the latest corp of iPhone, the iPhone 7. Anyway, it seems pretty clear that the same point in the not too long distance future in the issue of exploding batteries will no longer be a problem. There are so many Samsung fans who became disappointed because of the issue of that battery if the Samsung. Unlike Samsung Note 7, the new iPhone 7 became trending because of having no earphone jacks and becoming a waterproof that can be used in different ways. Again, I'm Levi Perez. Back to you, Sham and Lorraine.
Now let's check the weather status with Shindy Kimada in Weather Only.
Saturday evening, as of 10 p.m., Karen was packing maximum winds up to 120 kilometers per hour and gustiness of 150 kilometers per hour, while maintaining its west-northwest direction still at 9 kilometers per hour. Meanwhile, signal number 2 had been raised in Camarines Norte and Camarines Sur. Signal number 1 was up in the following areas: Metro Manila, Pangasinan, Rizal, Aurora, Batangas, Quirino, Cavite, Albay, Bulacan, Sorsogon, Pampanga, Camarines Norte and Camarines Sur, Bataan, Isabela, Zambales, Tarlac, Romblon, Nueva Ecija, Marinduque. Nueva Visayan is expected to make landfall on Sunday morning or before noontime in Quezon Aurora area. Earlier in the afternoon, Pag-asa elevated tropical storm current to a severe tropical storm. Flash flood and landslide are possible in affected areas within current's 500 kilometers per radius. Again, I'm Shane Dikimada for Weather Only. Keep safe.
This is another ending, viewers.
And an ending means a new start. Right, partner?
Yes, and I'm Lorraine Rodriguez.
And I'm Gershom San Miguel.
And this is Instrumentation.